Good morning. Today we are coming to you to say you a little bit about ceremony of Temazcal, Sweatlodge. We are from the Garden of Creation Foundation. I'm Aleksandra Kapella.
My name is Wojciech, and we are coming to you from Poland, from North Poland, near Gdańsk, where this garden is situated in the very center of Tree City, in the very center of a beautiful forest by the sea, near the river, where all the different worlds are meeting. And as you can see behind us, there are frames of the Sweatlodges, of Temazcals. And to start, maybe I would like to say that the Sweatlodge is a ceremony of purification and of being reborn that is coming originally from the native tribes of Northern America. Mainly one of these main icons are the Lakota people that carried this medicine and shared it with their Central American, let's say, siblings, and then it's spread gradually, and now Sweatlodges are really all over both Americas. Maybe not so much in the jungle, but also they are happening there. And this ceremony is so universal because it is the ceremony of these three basic altars, or three basic forces, which is the Father Sky, the Grandfather Fire, that this energy from the source is being brought down, and through the wood, through the fire, the stones that are in the fire are being impregnated with this with this energy,
And also with our prayers, because we are putting our prayers into the fire before the stones are going ready and hot. And after we are meeting next altar.
And then the stones go and they cross over this altar of turtle, which is more or less halfway between the lodge and the fire. And this is the altar that represents the whole life on Mother Earth, including us. And then the stones go inside this lodge, which is all covered with blankets. Inside is dark and cozy. And the stones go in the middle, and the womb, the semen of the father is really the life-giving force for this womb to start living these waters of creation that we are bathing in.
And there inside you can really feel these powers, like fire, air through your breath, earth, because we are sitting in the earth, and you can also feel this in your body, that you are connected with the earth, and the water, because Wojciech or me, we are putting the water into these stones. So these stones are opening, and this hot energy is going to the air around us when we are there inside. And we can receive these waters, because really the air there is very wet, and also full of incense, because we are putting incense. And you can receive these waters, the really clean waters, because sometimes we have in our bodies the memory of not so clean waters. We are, like you know, we are mostly from the waters. We are built from water. So there in the Temazcal you can meet these clean, sacred waters, and cleanse your water. And also in our land, in Poland, we had Cieplica, which is Sweatlodge, but different kind of. And the meaning of this is exactly this: is the space when we can receive healing waters.
Yes, and
it's many things to say, you know.
yeah, and so the Sweatlodge ceremony then is an act of love between the father and the mother. It's a very sacred moment, and we as the children, because we go inside as children, we go crawling inside, we don't stand up. We really go as naked as we can. I mean, physically we are covered in an act of respect. We cover with some natural fabric or
Dress,
some pants or something,
towel.
but we are naked in the sense that we leave behind all the necklaces, all the talismans, all the wedding rings, whatever, the glasses. We all leave us all outside. If we want something to be inside with us, we leave it on the turtle, but inside we go as childlike as possible, in order to really be in this memory of this womb, of these waters of creation, of the waters of the beginning of life, to renew the energy. And there in this womb we go in 4 gates. We complete the cycle. Each gate is a different element, is a different relationship, is a different moment, a new moment. So being there, I stand in the center. I don't stand, but I am in my center, and I'm a witness, and at the same time I'm experiencing my relationship with air, my relationship with fire, with water, with earth, and also all that stands behind these relationships. So the relationship with innocence, with freedom, with curiosity, the relationship with dreams, with the courage to stand for my life, with a willingness to push forward even if there are obstacles on the way. And then the relationship with the sincerity, how truthful I am, looking at myself naked, when I really see myself through. So that way I can put many levels of thoughts and emotions and body sensation into some clear sensation of who and what I am in the given moment and where I am. And as we probably all know, once we realize and fully embrace where I am, accept this is a place to know where I want to go, because I know where I am, so I can, okay, I want to go that way.
Because sometimes, you know, we are running around ourselves looking for something, and Temazcal is really the medicine that we can be present exactly there where you are, not somewhere there in the future and not there in the past. Okay, we can connect with those ones who are there and those ones who will come, because also there in the Temazcal we are for them, for praying for ancestors and also for our children's
descendants.
Yeah, but in the same time we are connected, but we are not in these stories. We are really sitting there, and you have your tools, and your tool is your voice, singing, breathing, your posture. You can really do the training there, you know, how to be with this, who you are in these conditions which we are creating, connected with the Mother Earth. And also, when you are saying about these cycles, I want to add also, this maybe will be more important for the women, but for me is very important, that in the Temazcal we can also recognize the connection with the moon cycles. This is what we are experiencing each month, like the woman, that we have ovulation, so it's the fire. We have this phase, luteal phase, where we are going to the menstruation, and you need to
withdraw.
You need to go inside yourself and move your energy back. and after is the time of menstruation, and after follicular phase that your energy is growing. So exactly the same we can experience in the Temazcal, these waves, you know, waves of energy, which is so natural for us, but because we are in the culture where we don't have too much space for example, not being active, not do all the time, but also just stop yourself and rest and take your energy back. So in the Temazcal we can meet these all states of being, not only doing. It's beautiful reconnection. And also in the Temazcal you can heal your relation with your womb, with your menstruation, with pregnancy, and also with time when you was born, and also if you gave birth, also with this. You can really reconnect your womb with Mother Earth womb. And many things which we can receive in the Temazcal, they are not to understand. Also, yes, you can understand many, and you can receive a lot of wisdom and knowledge about yourself and about elements, about alchemy, which is happening all the time in the world. But mostly, in my understanding, we are receiving the wisdom in our bodies, through our bodies, and sometimes we cannot understand what was really happened there in the Temazcal. But it's working, you know, it's working with your body very deep. Like opening, when we are putting the stones inside Temazcal, the stones are opening because we are putting the water, so they are opening the structure and they are sharing with us the wisdom which they were holding so many years. And in the same is going on in our bodies through this warm water which we are receiving to our skin. This hot temperature is opening our skin and even deeper and deeper, and you can feel that your bones are opening, you know. Maybe you know something like gene keys, that we have memory, we have informations in our genes. So in my feelings it's really like this, that in the Temazcal you can open your wisdom. So it's not only for receiving the wisdom from elements, for sure not from us, but mainly to receive the wisdom from yourself, because I believe that all wisdom which you need, all books which you need, you have in your body. So in the Temazcal you can, one paper, you know, like one by another, you can learn yourself, and to learn how you can hold yourself in your life.
Actually, somehow it is not even so much learning. Because as I said at the beginning, this is something that our body remembers, that our DNA remembers. This is a medicine that's been with us humans really since almost the very beginning, one of the oldest medicines there is. And one thing is that it is, if I really sit inside there and really am able to center myself and simply listen, actively or passively, but listen, then this memory slowly comes to the surface. And first it happens mainly on the body level, so it is a long sometimes road to actually being able to grasp something with your mind, and it's not really so important in this case.
Yeah, so it's reconnection with our natural state.
Yeah, we remember our bodies, we remember sometimes our ancestors. Sometimes we connect with our descendants, because the Sweatlodge is the ceremony that is with all our relationships, working also 13 generations to the past and 13 generations to the future, as was actually apparently recently proved by endogenetics, that actually all the things that happened to our ancestors 13 generations back, it's actually clearly imprinted in our DNA, the traumas, also the good things, but
The strength.
all that is still on the body level imprinted, and of course it's also the matter of the environment if these genes will become activated or not. But somehow we are carrying all this, and the lodge is sometimes a place to remember, which means for me nothing else is to reconnect with another part of me that was not present within my consciousness.
Yeah, and this ceremony is the family ceremony. We are going there. We can have a lot of reasons. The first, I think, is to cleanse yourself. Like clean your mind, your body, your emotions. This is really good intention, to just clean yourself. Not because something is dirty, but because sometimes we need to do shifts, and we need to clean this what is there to make the space for the new beginning, new vibrations, and they are there. We just need to take something to find these vibrations inside us and to make the space for our spirit, that we can feel in our hearts that we are there really fully. So cleansing, but also for being reborn to this new moment, new chapter of your life. Maybe you are in the place that you need to start something, maybe after strong experience or death of somebody in your family, or changes in your work, or you need to leave your habits or pattern. So you need to do this work, okay, but in the service of to opening something new. So we are going there for inspiration also. What is this new? And the last thing for me is integration, that if you have strong experiences, or if you are working with other medicines, this is really beautiful way to integrate these experiences, because sometimes it's so many informations, so many insights, so many knowledge, wisdom, that we don't have space to really live this what we know, you know. So Temazcal is learning how to receive this what you can really receive in that moment in your life,
and what you can embody.
Yeah. And this is important, you know, because one of our teachers, we have many teachers, Yakov Darling Khan, who is the creator of movement medicine ceremony, he's always saying that so many people are now that they have idea that they need to elevate the spirit, let's say. But and he's always saying that come on, we are not still in our bodies, so it's much more about
we didn't yet descend fully into our bodies.
Yes,
so
don't go there, you know. So exactly, the Temazcal is about this, to descend, to go into the body, that your spirit can be in your body. And you can feel this, you know, after Temazcal ceremony, always people are different face, different energy, so clear, so fresh, let's say, different energy. And also I want to say about something practical maybe, but for me important, for us I think important, that we are creating this ceremony together. It's very important that if we are coming to the place where the Temazcal is not existing yet, because in our place we have Temazcals and they are with us 3-4 years, and after we are building next one in the specific moment of time. But sometimes the place don't have Temazcals, the construction, so we are gathered together and we are doing this work together, because it's also beautiful work. It's not, you know, like random places of these pieces of wood. It's really specific geometry, so we can also learn about this and do this structure together, because after she is holding us, you know, is our sacred and space and safe space. So we are doing this together.
Inviting Temazcal to a land is inviting to build a temple of the womb of Mother Earth. So it's not just a shed in the back garden that you can do a sauna, or sometimes you do a sweat lodge. Not for us anyway.
You are inviting this very, very big archetype of the mother of everybody, and you are holding the space for this archetype which is working with you. I'm always coming here, to this space when I have not good time. I'm not starting the fire, I'm not doing Temazcal for myself only, because will be really not good reciprocity. But like this, I'm going inside, just feel her energy, just connect with the stones, and it's really grounding, very grounding. And this is what we really need now, in my opinion, in the Mother Earth, that we need to ground and calm. So yeah, but going there, we are creating everything together. So also, and if the Temazcal is there, we are gathered anyway together, and we are preparing fire together, cutting the wood, preparing this beautiful altar of turtle, putting always in this altar flowers, fruits, everything what is alive around us. Is
finding
always
stones.
Yes, finding the stones, sometimes going somewhere to the river or somewhere, finding the stones. And also creating the temple, so covering everything with blankets, like we are preparing everything together. And between work we are singing together, sometimes we are working with tobacco medicine, and for sure we are working with the circle of authentic relating, of being together, of sharing our truth. This is what we have inside us. We are putting the prayers into the fire, like really co-creating this space, because temple is not only this the wooden space, but is everything. Is 3 altars, it is sacred space which we are creating together. So if you would like to invite us, and or you know that we will be somewhere and you want to come, please come also in this preparation time, and also be with us to the end. Will be really beautiful, also closing everything together. Yeah, and sometimes is that people don't want, or they are not, they don't have conditions to take care about space like this. So it's also possible to prepare this all, and after we need to take out everything and leaving the place like was, So also is this possible that we are building Temazcal, and after
this kind of work we sometimes do in the festivals. But if somebody really feels the call to have where there is a land, and he or she wants to invite the Temazcal, the Sweatlodge, to the land, then is for us is a commitment to take care of the temple when we are there, because as Alexandra mentioned before, the Temazcal ceremony, the Sweatlodge ceremony, is a ceremony of the family. It's the first ceremony, the basic one that gathers the family around the place, around one fire. So really, just setting up a lodge there, for me it makes no sense, because one of the points, especially now when we are so separated, so isolated, the point is to ignite these fires where there are willing hearts and people who are ready to commit to something like this, to gather the family in a place, and then have a specific fire, it's there, and when it's needed you invite, or you have a specific rhythm. And yeah, because as this is the earth medicine, I would say, basically, for me is we are now in the time of earth, where we have this idea that we need to repair the earth because we destroyed it.
Clean the waters.
We are now all powerful to now clean everything, heal everything, because she is suffering. And yes, okay, we are her children, and she in my understanding, out of a deep, deep, deep love, she's still allowing us to be here until it will be too much, maybe. But not too much for her, it will be too much for us. She can really
handle
herself and her children.
Yeah. So
for
she's,
sure.
So she's learning us in the Temazcal. We are learning how to handle ourselves, how to be in good relation with our air, how to breathe really deep, how to be in good relation with our water, how to cleanse our water, not somewhere there, you know. So when we are singing the songs, because the songs mainly are about, they are the prayers for the water, for the air, for the fire. So when we are singing this, we are singing this for these beautiful altars, for these powers, but for me, in my understanding, mostly we are singing this for ourselves, that this fire inside my heart, that I need to connect with this fire through this song, the water inside me, the air inside me, and the earth, my body, how I am in this. So, you know, in my understanding, the good mother is if she knows that her child is doing well. So we are learning this, how we can carry about ourselves. In the Temazcal we are learning how
and about our home, which is her face.
Yes, yes. And there's many beautiful moments in the Temazcal. The moment when we are there together, first moment when it's completely dark, you know, and you can meet this. Also if you have claustrophobia, many people have, Temazcal is healing this very much.
If your intention is strong, to hold you in the first moment, which will not be comfortable, but it can. We had people who really, after going through the lodge, the claustrophobia was gone.
Yeah. So this moment, you know, when we are sitting in the darkness, because also in our culture, the emptiness, we don't have too much space for emptiness, and we really need emptiness, because in the empty space, this archetype of mother, empty, dark inside, there is the new life is starting. From there we can find the true inspiration, like not something from our mind, but really the very grounded inspiration. So this moment is beautiful. Also the moment when we are putting the herbs into the stones, you know, and there's many smells there. We can receive this water, the air, this incense, not only through smelling, but you can feel this through all your body. And also the moment of the water, that we can recognize that this water is not just water, which we have, you know, in our country. We have this beautiful blessing that we have water, clean water. We can drink a lot of. So sometimes we are taking the hair for granted. And in the Temazcal, after 2 hours of not drinking, for example, and sweating, we can feel that, wow, this is really sacred water. And when we are receiving this water with the prayer, this is beautiful way of cleanse the water in the earth. And sometimes also is the moment of alimentos, is the moment of blessing, food blessing, not only for us but for all world. So in the Temazcal we are praying for ourselves, but also we are connecting all the time with our families, these closest ones, but also with all relation in the world. So it's amazing and beautiful ritual that so many people now around the world are doing Temazcal's Sweatlodge, because we can sit there and connect with this vibration of being safe, being nourished, being carried, because we are actually, if we are not doing mess, we are. Our Mother Earth is caring about everybody. So we are reconnecting there, that everything is okay, that we can trust, that we can live good life in well-being, and that this is natural state for every being in the earth. Yeah. So if you are longing this feeling of being safe and carried and nourished, I think that will be a good idea to come and to be a part of this ceremony.
Yeah, well, as any ceremony, each ceremony is very different, and the worst thing sometimes is to come to a ceremony with expectations. So yeah, if you feel the call or your intention is aligned with these basic guidelines, what Sweatlodge, what the Temazcal ceremony is about, then yes, feel very welcome. You can come to us, to Gdańsk. You can connect with us and see where else we might be doing a Sweatlodge, and we are open also for you. If you feel you are ready to commit, you have a place, you have a family you wanna bring together. We have a limited amount of let's say Sweatlodges that we can open in order to take care of them in a proper way. But yeah,
and in that moment now we were invited from beautiful couple in England. So about this you will find information under this movie. It will be really nice to meet you in England.
Thank you for your time, for your willingness to listen, for the attention. It is a really big gift. It's the most precious thing we humans have, so deeply grateful, and have a beautiful day.
Yeah, thank you. And if you have any questions, please just write down in the comments, and yeah, we will answer with pleasure. Thank you very much.